How much fat? How much fat do you need to eat to keto adapt, doing a carnivore diet, doing a keto diet? What does that kind of look like? Let's get into it. Welcome everyone to my little chest up nook, little corner of my RV, but my house is being built, so be patient. It's going to look a lot different soon when I create these YouTube videos, and they won't be at night, I promise you. But let's go into how much fat. I've done many videos for those who are just finding my channel on how much fat and why. So if you're going to do a carnivore diet or a keto diet, keto omnivorous diet where you have plants involved, you want to make sure that you get enough fat, and the amount is a lot. I don't count the plant fat, the MCT oil and the coconut oil and the olive oil, which I've explained in many videos. It's all about the animal fat, but how much? Everyone is different, but the general number is 200. I don't care if you're 4'11", 154 centimeters, or 182 centimeters. I don't care if you're like 5 feet tall to 6'2" or taller. The baseline is always going to be 200 grams of fat a day on the plate. That does count the fat in the meat, but I really don't put a lot of energy on the fat in the meat. I always put the fat that you put on the plate, and that's in tablespoons. That's a tablespoon. For those who are living in other parts of the world, that's 15 grams, tablespoon. And this is a teaspoon. As you can see, the size difference, it's quite a size difference. This is how much salt you're going to take in one day, because you guys are doing this much. That's too much. Yeah, you're going to do more, this much. Teaspoon, 4 to 6 grams. And this is 15 grams. And I mean leveled off like that. That's a teaspoon, or a tablespoon, or a teaspoon. 12 of these, boom, 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 boom. That only makes about 167 grams of fat. The rest in your meat fat, not your avocado, not your olive oil, the rest that's in your meat is going to take you to 200. So you could do 12, 15, 20 tablespoons of fat. I know. Hitting 200 grams of fat. I eat between 210 and 220 daily, every day. Sometimes I go higher if I'm in the mood. I was doing 400 grams of fat. I would have jars and jars and jars of fat, and in 1 week, all gone. And so I was eating 400 grams of fat a day. And I did gain weight, because your blood sugar has to be stable for you to not convert that fat into fat. It's all about your hormones. So if you're stressed, blood sugar is going to spike and you'll be in storage mode. But if you keep your blood sugar stable and insulin strong, then you don't store it. What your body doesn't use, it poops out. Now, typically, but that's not most people. 12 of these. That's what you need. That's baseline to start with. And it's not people, this is in my consultations. If you guys don't know, I've been doing consultations for years. People are using 1 tablespoon of fat for cooking. That's their ketogenic fats. That's not going to put you in ketosis. You can make the ketones. You're not going to use them. A lot of people have low ketones because they still aren't hitting the fat mark. Take at least 12 of these. If you are doing low carb, high fat, you don't have to do 200 grams of fat. Your fats are going to be closer to 100 to 120. Keto, 200, 300. That's a typical place, 200 to 300. If you're a taller guy who's very active, you might be closer to 300. But for myself, it's going to be around 220. For other people, it's going to be 200. When you start doing 150, 170. These people have low ketones, or their blood sugar is unstable, or they're still drinking coffee because their energy is low, and they're not in ketosis. Yes, they're not in ketosis with not eating enough fat and too much protein. So this is a quick video. This is a tablespoon. You want to have 12 of these, 167 grams of fat. You want to eat, I think the Vital Farms package is 220 grams of fat. So you want to eat to up to 167. That's a sweet spot. Not everyone is the same, but generally. Now, some of you have histamine to butter or to lard or to even tallow, or you don't, or your gallbladder. Always make sure that your gallbladder is functioning properly, or you're never going to get in the fat. People are like, I'm full. You're full on this. One of these, I can eat a ton of fat, never full. Comfortable, not full. Yeah. Comment below if you've eaten 12 tablespoons of fat or more on the plate. Do you have a gallbladder response that's not good? Comment below. You can follow me on Instagram at Stephanie Ketogenic. Facebook fan page is Stephanie the Business, as in the body business. I'm officially 57, super stoked, trying to protect my thyroid, trying to get my house built. But we do not have to go out to pasture. If you're willing to ditch the coffee and stop fasting and falling off the dietary thing, and don't eat the fruit, and don't overeat protein, and stop taking the Lugos, and get off the HRTs, I know, and exercise, and love exercising, connect to circadian rhythm, and breathe the air, and get rid of the forever chemicals and the plastics, you'd be surprised that a body that is not doing what you ask of it starts doing what you want it to do when you give the body the right things. I know. Comment below, share this content, book a consultation if you need help, because I've been doing this a long time and I learned from you guys. Energy, sort of, because now I got to edit this video, but I'm really stoked. In 3 years I'm gonna be 60. What the frack happened to the time? Peace.